Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany, and in today's video, we are going to be taking down all of my Valentine decor and getting the house back to a neutral space before we start decorating for spring. I'm so glad you guys are here. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to get started today by taking down all of the decor and piling it here on my dining room table. This is the same process I like to use when I take down all of my seasonal decor. It's fun to see everything that I have. I can edit through what I've got. I can get rid of things that I don't want to keep. And it allows for me to only store things that I really loved and look forward to using again in the future. I definitely didn't use all of the Valentine's Day decor that I currently have. I do have things left in the bin, but that's okay. Don't feel like you have to decorate the same way you did the year before. You can use all the same decor if you want to, or you can chuck it and buy all new things. It is up to you. It's your life. Do what you want. Decorate your house how you want. So that is what I'm going to be doing. I'm just going to gather up all of the decor. I'm going to bring it over to the table, line it all out. We'll edit out anything that I decide not to keep, and then we'll get it put away. I really loved how these little wool hearts looked here on this mirror. This mirror is from Kirkland's. I picked this up this last year to fill this space here on the quote-unquote mantle, if you will, this peg rail. And I have mentioned here before, I am quite a maximalist. I like a lot of decor. I like things to feel full. And I know that's not everybody's style, but I love it. However, I'm just not 100% sold on this mirror, you guys. I love the shape of it. I like how it's kind of a rectangle with the curved top, but it is a little bit fancy. It feels a little fancy. And I don't know, it feels like maybe it's not, right for this space. Let me know what you think. I've been considering doing it, painting it and giving it more of an oil rubbed bronze look. I've considered just getting rid of it entirely, but I really do love the size and shape of it here in this space. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. What would you do? I think that if I did replace it, I have considered trying to find a really nice antique window pane from a local antique store somewhere and having a mirror put into it. I think that that would be really beautiful. And I also think that that would give it more of a rustic farmhouse feel other than this mirror. I do love having a mirror there though. So tell me what you think down below. I'm very curious to hear your thoughts. When I was taking out these beautiful flowers here, these are from Michaels. I'll link them for you down below. They look like they're a soft pink color, but on the Michaels website, they're listed as a tan. I love them. I think that they are so sweet, and I like the little bit of pink that they bring. However, they did feel like they belong in spring decor versus right now while it's literally snowing outside. So I didn't put those all the way away, and I put them to the side for spring because I think we're definitely going to have to bring those back out. Another space that I am loving is my little entryway table here. I recognize this table is probably a little bit too small for this area. I've talked about it before. It was an $8 find at a local Salvation Army, and I really did think it was a very sweet table. I love it. However, I do think I'd need something a little bigger, something with drawers, maybe a buffet style, so that we have a little bit more storage up here for things like scarves and hats and gloves and that kind of thing. So definitely going to keep my eye out for something different, but I am loving this new mirror. I did decide to leave it leaning for now, and I think it looks really, really beautiful. Now we're going to go ahead and get these things put away. So I grabbed this tote from downstairs. This does have the Valentine's Day items in it. However, it also has some winter items that I had shoved in here when I took them down to put up the Valentine's Day decor. I wasn't sure if I was going to be putting them back out or not. That's why I just left them here in this bin. Usually what I do is if I'm going to replace something with a seasonal item, I'll just stick it back in that seasonal tote. So that way when I put the seasonal items away, I can pull the normal items back out. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm also going to take a moment to go through the decor that I had that I didn't use to decide what I'm going to keep and hold on to for next year and what I might need to donate. I think I've said it probably, 20 times now on my channel about these clear totes. I cannot sing these totes praises enough. I love these totes. They're about $10 on Walmart, and they're the perfect size. They fit a lot of things, but they're not so big that they get too heavy to carry. So I love these totes. It's great that you can see what's inside, and I've just got a few items in there that I didn't end up using this year, but that I definitely wasn't able to part with. So we're going to load up the rest of the decor, and then this will go downstairs to the basement. One thing I was super sad to see go is this adorable red and white striped runner here on my table. It's actually more of like a burlap color. It definitely feels more like burlap. It had beautiful ruffles on the ends, and I loved it. I actually did not buy this. My mother-in-law had bought it for her table. We went over there for Sunday dinner one week, and I told her how beautiful I thought it was, and she said she didn't love it. It was red. That wasn't what she thought it was going to be, and so she gave it to me, and I thought it was perfect for Valentine's Day here on the table. So don't want to forget that. Just going to go ahead and fold that up and get that into the container as well. Once I've got the decor put away, I'm going to go ahead and grab my all-purpose cleaner. We're going to wipe down the table. And I'm also going to grab a runner that I already have. I'm just going to use that beautiful plaid runner from Walmart. I think that is perfect and neutral, and it just looks really nice in the space. Plus, right now we have one of the leaves in the table, and we've been loving having that extra amount of room around the table every night. So I think having the longer runner looks really nice with the table right now. I am so excited for spring decor, you guys. Are you getting kind of over the winter and ready for something different? I know it's only February. There was literal snow falling from the sky as I was filming this video, but I sure am ready to have spring and the greenery coming back. I'm ready for flowers and plants, so I'm going to work our way towards that for sure. I also recently picked up this beautiful canister here from an antique shop. I went antiquing with my friends recently, and this beautiful vase is to die for. I scored this for only $12, and this is going to be a new staple throughout my house for sure. And thank you to my super sweet husband for the gorgeous pink flowers. He sent those to me knowing I had a really tough couple of weeks at work. He's so very thoughtful. I'm going to go over to the coffee bar now. We're going to redecorate things now that we took things down. I'm starting off with that little cloche there that has a little fake pie. I followed a tutorial from Mother Time, and she has those adorable little fake pies, and I think it's so cute. So I've got that in that little cloche right there. That's an antique cloche I picked up when I first moved here for $5. What a steal. And on the other side here, I'm just going to bring in this new oiling can that I picked up from that same antique shopping trip. Love the color that brings in. I love the black. That little crock there is also from a local antique shop. I've got some dried eucalyptus in there, and I think this turned out really, really pretty. Just going to work my way through the house now to put out a few other decor pieces. I've got this little miniature dough bowl here from Hobby Lobby, and I'm filling it with a little bit of greens from the same store. Also going to put up this magnolia wreath here on my front door. This is from Amazon, believe it or not, you guys. What a good steal. I think this was somewhere around $20, and I like this one as kind of an in-between season because I think it's really beautiful and it doesn't necessarily scream any particular season. I think it's gorgeous. So I will try to find a link for that and have that for you down below. I'm going to step into the kitchen now and take a moment to hand wash my cake stand here. I had this on the dining room table during Valentine's Day or for the Valentine's Day decor. I love this cake stand. I have a thing for cake stands and cloches. I think I've talked about it before. I think that they're very sweet. I love a kitchen to kind of have that bakery feel. It feels very warm and inviting. And I got this cake stand from Target. It's from the Threshold line, and what I like about it the most is that the glass is very tall. So you can put something in here like a tall cake, and that would be perfectly fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash it off. We had birthday donuts in it for my daughter Michaela. She recently turned 17. That is something we do in our house. Everybody gets donuts on their birthday. And from the comments I got on that video, it sounds like that is a very common thing that you guys do in your homes too. So I love that. Gonna go ahead and get this washed up, and we're gonna find a place to put it on the counter because this is one of those pieces I just can't put away. And that, my friends, is going to bring us to the end of this week's Sunday Reset. I know that it is short and sweet, but I decided to take a little bit of extra time with my family this weekend and just love on them and surround myself with the people I love and the people that love me back. It's been a tough couple of weeks, but I definitely feel like with the weather changing and the days getting longer, things are only going to get better and only get brighter. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. I sincerely appreciate each and every one of you that take the time to watch my videos, to leave kind comments, and just to be an overall bright person here on this, lovely space. I'm so glad we have this. So thank you guys again. If you aren't subscribed, I would love to have you subscribe and come back for more. And make sure that you give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, so YouTube knows that other people might enjoy this video as well. And until the next one, my friends, I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves, and I'll see you very soon.